Hey everyone, today's announcement video is a little bit different than the past few weeks. I ran out of scooters and other goofy things to drive. If you have something you'd like to suggest for me to drive, maybe a bicycle, skateboard, roller skates, something, maybe in future videos. But today you're just going to hear from me as I kind of work on this week's sermon. And a question's come up from a number of people here at church that love our church. People have wondered about our financial situation at the church because of COVID. And I love it. I love questions. This is a place where you can always ask every question. And this is also a place where we are always completely transparent with everything, including our financial situation. So here's a couple details. Yes, to those who have asked, we are able to pay our staff. The staff has continued to work through this, sometimes in different ways. There's some different tasks to do now than there were before, but everyone's working. I hope you believe everyone's doing a really good job. You're seeing a lot of it online. In addition to your giving, the government's had a paycheck protection program that we've been able to participate in. So because of that, we're fine. We're able to use that money as necessary, and your entire staff is still employed at RCC and looks to be for the foreseeable future. They're safe. I know you love them, and I know that you're happy to hear that they're safe. We're still paying the bills, whether it's utilities or compassion sorts of things. We've been able to do that as well. And then we've had a freeze on almost all other spending. So any optional spending here at church over these past couple months, we just haven't spent, we haven't been able to spend, and that's okay. It's a time for the church to kind of buckle up and do the best we can, just like we all have to buckle up at home. That's been absolutely fine. So the staff is getting paid, the bills are getting paid. Other things are just gonna have to wait that we're just not able to do yet. And in some ways we're saving money. For instance, we're not paying rent to the high school, we're not buying donuts for everyone. We're not printing bulletins. There's some ways that we're saving money. And then there's some ways that we're spending a little bit more to produce all these videos, to have cameras and microphones and that sort of stuff, web access kind of stuff. That's been a little bit more. So there's been some changes, but again, overall, we're doing really well. Overall, as a church financially, it's been way, way better than I thought it would be when this all began. So I thank you. I thank you for your generosity. I thank you for caring. You know this is your church, and you're making sure that your church is alive and healthy. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate that. That's been amazing that you would sacrifice in that way. So thank you. Thank you for making things here possible. You're doing a really good job financially, and I'm just so very grateful. The other thing that I wanted to mention is Rebel Give. That's our online giving platform. You can access it at the church website. You can access it at RCC Sunday. There's a couple different ways. You can email me and get some advice how to set it up. But Rebel Give is the way that we can give here at church online. That's what I do. That's what lots of you do now. And I'd love to encourage you to do that. Even if it's just a little bit, it's just good to know, like at home, it's good to know how much money you have coming in so you can pay your bills and buy what you need to buy and all that stuff. Church is the same way. So when you use Rebel Give, there's an option where you can make a reoccurring gift, like maybe you give something every single week or every single month or whatever. And as those things come in, it's way easier for me to budget and be sure that we can pay the bills. So if that's an option for you, if that's something you'd like to do, please check that out. Go to the website, go to RCC Sunday, call into church, we'll help you out. You can try it. If you decide you don't like it, it's really, really easy to cancel out. But that's really, really good for us. Rebel Give has been a fantastic resource for the church. Again, that's what I do. And I'd ask you, if you're willing, that you do that as well. For those of you that just don't like to give online, that you like to give cash or like to write a check, obviously that's amazing too, right? No one's turning that down. We appreciate all sorts of gifts. So that was the question that I've gotten so much. And I thought it was important to answer your questions. So my plan in these next couple of weeks was going to be, I was going to try to address questions that I think you have. Like I said, I knew that one was the big one, but I think there's some others. And then I remembered this TV clip, a clip from a TV show that I love. It's the show Seinfeld. And I love this clip. It's this guy named Kramer trying to guess what people want as far as to see movies. So I'm going to show you that clip right now. It's less than a minute long. Take a look, and then we'll finish up with the video.
Hello, and welcome to Movie Phone. If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, press 1.
Come on.
Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title now. You've selected Agent Zero. If that's correct, press 1.
What?
You've selected Brown-Eyed Girl. If this is correct, press 1. Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you selected?
Channel?
To find the theater nearest you, please enter your 5-digit zip code now. Why don't you just tell me where you want to see the movie?
So hopefully you got a laugh from that. I just like that show a lot. Hopefully it was a bit of fun today for you. But instead of me guessing what your questions could be, I'd love for you to send them to me. I miss talking to you guys anyways, so I love questions. Go ahead and email me. It's mikeholba@ripponchurch.com. Send an email and ask anything you like. Nothing's off limits. And then in the coming weeks, I'll try to answer the most asked questions. It should be fun for you to get those videos. Maybe we can figure out some more silly stuff to do. But I love getting questions and I love answering them too. So go ahead and send me anything and it'll be fun to connect with you guys in that way.